How's it going all? Welcome to part 3. Right, so where did we leave off? We're still on the passenger side. We've got well into the rear quarter and the rear door and the passenger side door and the front wing. We've also touched on the edge of the passenger side front bumper, so we're well on our way of getting on with it. We're on the second skim on most repairs now, so we need to get on there with the old DA sander, whack a mask on, and let's put a bit of time into flattening these down and see where we are. I'll spin you around, let you have a look, and we'll start sanding. Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to part 3, let's go. So this is where we are. I have done a little bit of work off camera, re-skimming some of these and a bit of sanding. Just a quick recap just so you can sort of see where we're up to. I want to get these all flattened down. I want to come up the top here. I want to get this ground back and filled up. I want to get this sorted out. I don't know if we're going to have to tack something to that and pull it out, or not really sure yet. We might be able to just skim it. So let's really attack this side and see where we can get to. The old MG's in at the moment. She's back on the road after having the CV joint and stuff done. I've got to fit a window screen washer motor for the water to squirt for the wipers. And then she's going to have a really good clean up. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to put her up for sale. Don't really want to, but I've got to do a few at the moment. A few things we've got to sort out. So let's get through these and see where we get to. Oh, one bit actually before I go is this bit down here needs sorting out. I think we'll hammer that in and get that sorted straight away, so I don't forget to do that bit, because we don't want a nasty big circle sitting here with a ripple dent after getting all this other paintwork lovely, do we? So let's get that sorted and we'll go from there. Seem to want to go down. It's better. Pretty good, that wasn't actually too bad to sort out, quite quick actually. Thought there was going to be more on the paint than that. On the feel of it. It's come out quite nicely. So I've been going a fair while now, probably around 20 minutes, something like that maybe. Got white tyres. So I'll bring it in close and start to see what we've got. Starting to get the shape. This circle here means it's low, so I need to just fill that area there. Then we'll blend these areas in with the final filler straight over the top. Bottom half here is pretty much done. Got a few indentation-y bits in here, which is just normal. You should be able to see them. We'll fill them up with the final filler as well. Then I just need to get into the step here and just tidy these bits up. And that'll be that bit done, which will be nice. Whew, so I've been super busy off camera, so I'll spin you around and show you where we are. So all in this inner lip now, all the way down. It's all done, nice and straight. All the bottom half's all nice and straight. Just got to fill in them little indentation bits. Top half is nearly done, apart from this bit here, which I'm now about to fill, and then we'll scrim the whole bit with the final stage filler. So, first things first, let's wipe the panel down so there's no grease or anything on it. I use this, not sponsored by anyone or anything. It's 30 odd pound for 5 litres. Just put it on some blue rag like that and wipe it down. A couple of bits of tar there I went in before. We'll get them off while we're doing that. Right, get this all wiped down in here. Alright, make sure we give that 15 minutes to flash off and dry in, or else we'll get reactions with the next layer we put on, which is no good. Right, so this is the fine colour. That one was the strong one that we were using. This one is quite expensive, but you can buy cheaper versions, but I always like to get the good stuff. So, got myself a nice clean new spreader. Get a bit out. This has gone a bit stiff because I haven't used it for a while. We're first going to mix okay. Got to get it moving. Ripping the pages off. Come on, loosen up. Sometimes the oils go dry up a bit in them and you have to sort of just get moving a bit. It can be a pain sometimes. As you can see, this one's definitely been a pain. It's very stiff, it should be smooth and nice to use, but it's starting to get there. Get some hardener in it. That probably helps soften up slightly. Definitely a bit of pain to work this one. You get the idea there. Just mix it till the red's gone, till the hardness all mixed in. Normally it's not anywhere near as hard on with a fresh tin. This one's been sitting around for a while, unused. Right, let's go over to the car. And let's get some in there. A bit of a pain because the paper's come off the mixer board, but we'll get there. So you go outside your work area so everything starts to blend in. Like so. And then you sand it back, all this will blend into them areas. This also gets rid of all your scratches and imperfections. Because that little circly bit we had there wasn't very deep, it should even get rid of that. That's the plan anyway. Right, they look pretty good. Right, we'll see that curve come back to the wheel arch. That's what we want. Not bad. Do this bottom bit. And you need the light skin because most of this is already pretty good. Nearly there. Just see a tiny bit we need to do. There. Pretty good. So we'll leave that to go hard and work for something else now. What we will do is, while we're here, I'll show you what we've been up to. When we were sanding earlier on, we were using 80 grit. It's called Abranet, this one, but you can buy cheaper brands. This is quite expensive, but I like it. Does the job nicely. We're using the 180 Merca. It's an Abranet again, for doing inside the wheel arch, the inside of the door bit. And then on the block, I had a P80. We'll now work away from the 80s up into, we'll probably go to 240 and work away from there next. Right, so that rear end's going to be going off now, and while we're waiting for that, we'll sand down the bits on the repair in the middle of the two doors. So let's hit them pretty hard for a little while and see where we get with them. Right, need to let that settle down and we'll skim that in the places that need doing again. Obviously it's starting to take shape now, but it still needs to be a lot better than that. So I've just had a hot chocolate break, but as you'll see in a minute, I've been getting on with the Astra. I've had 2 more skims since you've last been on, so there's a bit happening, so I'll spin you around, show you what's what, and hopefully when we flatten this down, most of that will be to the shape we want it to be. So starting on the front, that repair's pretty much there. Top of there, that one don't need no filler, it's just ready for primer. This top one may need another skim along the top, but the bottom half should be okay. Hopefully the 2 middle bits are good. Not going to tell till it's all dry. Still wet at the moment. I only literally just put the last fill on. Started doing down the bottom here as well because I had a couple of bits left over. Didn't quite get to this bit because there's a little bit of bubbles that I want to just grind out along the bottom of here. We don't want them coming back when the bodywork's already done. And then this from earlier, it's now starting to go off. It's been an hour, believe it or not, but it's just not hot enough at the moment. It's like -1, so there's not much we can do about drying it any quicker. Believe it or not, we've got massive old heaters, which kicks out a lot of heat, but the heat just goes out the top of the unit in here and out into the yard, so not too good. It doesn't really hold the heat in here too well. So we'll leave these to go off for a good while. I'll look at some other bits and we'll go from there really. So I thought while we're waiting for the rest of that to dry off again for the 3rd time on the coats, well for me anyway, I thought I'd get up the top here and start sorting this out. So we ground them back to bare metal. We'll sand around the area. Done this one as well. Sanded around the area on this one as well. I'll wipe them down and we'll get them skimmed up. We're gonna have to mask off the edge of this window and stuff because we don't want no filler or nothing on this. But that shouldn't take a minute, so we'll do that now. And hopefully we can start to skim them up. And what we'll do is we'll just get the airline and blow that down a bit, so we can start the mask up straight away instead of having to wait for it to dry in. Bits of water coming out here and there, so need to get rid of them. Like I say, we're just covering over this black panel because we don't want no filler on it. Do it, nothing too crazy, just enough. Put a bit up there as well, even though I'm going to repaint them again. It should be good. We should be able to skim them now without getting filler in places we don't want to, sort of thing. So, as you can see, we're getting on, but there's no shortcut on this sort of work. You have to just keep doing it and doing it, keep going over the same spots until everything's all nice and smooth and blended in, so the repair don't look like it's ever been there. I've probably been over these. I'm on the third skim now. Yeah, third skim. So that's what it takes, and sometimes you have to just do a few little touch-ups afterwards. So we'll leave these now. I might even leave them for a good few hours and start doing some other bits, because they're taking a fair while to dry off. And obviously you saw us start the bits above the windows up the top there, so we'll do them I think next. And hopefully the other bits will start to dry off. We'll put the heat over and near the car, so it sort of put some heat over that way, and fingers crossed that'll sort a few bits out for us. Right, so let's carry on. Right, so I've mixed up some of the standard tough filler, as they call it, and we're going to do them two bits there. Definitely not going to get it in one go because there's a big lump where it's been dented in the middle. We'll try and put a bit more in the middle if we can, but it's hard to do. You have to just build it up, isn't it? Bit of a shame I've got some left over, but there's nowhere to put it at the moment. Nowhere's prepped ready to use it. I wish I could fill these and they'd fill up in one go, but that's just not how it works. Alright, show you what we've done, close up. Basically just got them filled up. We'll have to sand them back and then see what we've got left. But it's probably going to be a little dip in the middle of each one of them. Right everyone, I'm going to call this video there. It's going to be sort of just over half an hour long. That's what sort of timeline I like to do at the moment, sort of half an hour. If you'd like them to be longer, if you'd like them to be an hour or like them to be a bit longer, let me know. But I think most people, half an hour is pretty good to watch this sort of thing. So, thanks for watching. Give us a good old thumbs up. Leave a comment underneath the video. And I'll see you in part 4. Thanks for watching.